They're asking for a diagnosis. They can't do that. Yeah, whatever. I just wanted her to fucking look at the photo and just tell me, like, it's so dumb. Pumpkin seeds are a natural dewormer, Haas. I know. I'm familiar. I did the Googling myself. So
we kind of do that here in a way. I mean, like pretrial detention is a form of torture.
Yeah.
And
Japan does that as well, is what I mean.
Yeah.
They do it up
that's
to,
what we do here.
I think it's legal up to 28 days, which is still better than the American system because pretrial detention can be
months,
permanent.
years.
Yeah.
You know, Khalif Browder was incarcerated at Rikers for 3 years while he awaited trial for stealing a backpack, allegedly. And he was in solitary
or some shit.
Well, murder's not really like a big deal. You know what I mean? It's just like one-on-one.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Also, like murder, very cool as far as crimes goes. You know,
it is sort of the most badass of crimes.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, as defense attorneys say, it's just an assault without a complaining witness.
You're gonna be okay. So you're gonna as a public defender, you are probably like
for the purposes of like talking about it and understanding the ways in which it's unjust. But with the idea of abolition, we should be careful because there are still a lot of people there are still a lot of violent crimes that happen where people are incarcerated for those things.
You're trying to get in a debate.
I'm sorry.
You're trying to get in a debate mode right now.
I'm not in debate mode. I'm not in debate mode. I'm not in debate mode.
Lawyers, bro.
I'm not in debate mode. The thing is, if you just let me talk, I'm just going to talk.
Objection.
Yeah. Okay, good. Very good.
Was that good?
Yeah, that's great.
Okay. Shit, what was I going to say? See, you fucked me up.
Good.
Let's talk about what we were supposed to do today.
Okay.
Originally, we were supposed to do a fundraiser today. We are hopefully going to be able to do it tomorrow. I tried to set it up. Unfortunately, well, my manager is not
washed right now.
That's so
getting washed.
To be fair, I don't have any. I'm not like a big stash guy.
Oh yeah, sure. Now you're saying that.
Yeah.
You know, if the results on that were switched, you'd be rubbing it right in my
fuck. You guys didn't show me any of this stuff beforehand, and now I have them right here.
Well, why are you pulling it up? They're doing this on purpose.
Yeah, of course they're going to. No, I'm not. Maybe a donation goal. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, hold on.
Is that ready? What is that?
I did.
Wait, you literally had that ready?
Yeah, I did.
What the fuck?
I thought it might come up.
What the fuck? That's insane. Okay, can you ask LOLOVERRULED if there can be a law to make Gabriel's sentences longer? I agree. That's what I'm on. No. I'm gonna be arguing on behalf of making sure that gay people stay in prison for much longer.
All right.
Than
only
straights.
bisexual people.
Yes, as long as Kristen Cinema is in permanent jail.
No reason.
Yeah, we are a pro Ja Morant stream. That's why I like to wave it around. Yeah, I'm trying to give it to him so I can say that he was involved in a crime.
He wants my prince. I know you.
Yeah, you got it.
I know you. Obviously, including Oleemi, my good friend Ole, who's has a YouTube that maybe we'll pull up later.
She's dope. We watched her on the show before. She was supposed to be here as well, actually. Yeah. So she's no longer a friend of the show because she's not here.
That's not true.
Yeah, she was like, "Oh no, I don't want to come."
That's a lie.
Yeah, she was like, "Oh, I'm deliberately not coming intentionally. I hate you, Hasan." That's what she said. Okay, all jokes aside, what is the car one already? Okay. No, he's one of you guys. Like, but
this
here,
is like, yeah, and then they're bringing me down.
Alex is a day one fan. Don't let chat slander. Me walking into my mom's room to tell her I threw up. Yeah, I mean, look,
Hasan getting increasingly more uncomfortable as each tweet.
Anyway, okay. He watches the stream. I don't give a fuck. I can say as unhinged shit as I want to. Okay, so we have a lot. We have a lot to discover. We have a lot to talk about. We're going to get into it. First of all, this is a big crime. This is a big pro-crime stream. We love.
Every time I would represent someone, when I have represented someone, I get their entire case history. You know, like I know their whole history, their rap sheet. And like every single person, there's a story behind who they are and how they got there and the things that happened in their life. And like, you won't believe the things that you'll hear of like what people have experienced, like obviously these horrible things and these traumas that have impacted their whole life. And when people go through those traumas and they also live in poverty and they also don't have resources and they don't have healthcare and they don't have housing, it starts to become, of course, this is what happened, you know?
Yeah.
So I think like it's too small to be like, that guy did something really bad, so like, why are you representing that guy? You know what I mean? And that's kind of how I always feel about it. It's like outside of that and the bigger picture of it. So sorry for doing that. But
what? What did you?
That was my Donald Trump.
Oh, that was your Donald Trump?
That was shitty.
Dude, that was so bad. You're going to fucking jail for cringe, dog. How about that? I am not in favor of abolishing prisons for that and that only. Okay. Let's talk about that. So
okay.
We were going to inevitably broach a subject. I'm going to bring books anyway.
I know. I'm forcing you guys to read. I'm so sorry. I'm so boring. This is No More Police, also by Miriam Kaba and Andrea Ritchie. This is more about like police abolition. Really fucking great. This is my friend Erica Purnell, Becoming Abolitionists. Great book. And then another one, but I'll show you that one later. It's not an abolitionist book.
Okay. But
I'm forcing you to read these at gunpoint.
No,
give me the strap. Do you think that we should have abolished slavery? Microscopic wins don't justify the system, and it's still a system that will replicate itself again and again.
No, I mean, I agree with all that.
Yeah,
I do. I agree with all that. But the reason why I guess qualify, or the reason why I clarify, that like I still need like, or I still believe that not that this justifies the current system. And not that this justifies prisons as we understand it currently, but I believe that there's a need for like a level of containment for.
I think
great
cameraman, director are sometimes upset because they think that we're going to like reproduce.
For me in particular, because I feel like that's a much like the stakes are higher than simply athletic competition.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I just keep going back to the same point over and over again.
So basically what I'm hearing is that you are a transphobe.
No, I said I don't care. Like I'm saying I'm on board with
maintained in furtherance of making money by subjugating and imprisoning specific populations for allegedly committing certain harms, simultaneously intends to rid us of those harms and thus their means of production. So if slavery is a system of bondage where a person is treated as property, deprived of their freedom and personal liberty, and forced to perform labor for another's gain, mass incarceration is slavery. And it's making the rich richer and absolutely no one safer. But I understand that in spite of everything I'm going to say to you, if this is the first time you're hearing about it,
I don't know if Olayemi's talking about like Norway or whatnot, and I feel like that's an example that gets used all the time. But I like to point to social democracies, which of course I understand are still still rely on third world exploitation and natural resource extraction to exist in the way that they do. But like when you look at domestic policy in Norway, especially criminal justice,
police never investigate most sexual violence because most sexual violence goes unreported. According to the rape and
or done by the police.
Dramatically higher rates of domestic violence than other homes, with approximately 40% of officers having intimate partner violence in their households, compared to...
My favorite fact about that statistic is that that's self-reported in a fucking survey. The first and last time that they ever did that, by the way.
That's awesome.
It was in the 90s, and they were like, oh, we're never doing this ever again. Why don't you finish it?
Don't be weird.
What? Do you not like it? Do you want me to give you something else? That's my gun. Oh, you can't point it at me. What the fuck? You're gonna get me banned. What the fuck? Yo, I disbarred. Disbarred. The gun's fake, everybody. The gun is fake.
Oh my God, sorry.
It's not a real gun. It's not a real gun. I'm not a feeder. I just their fucking methods are. And then at the end of it, her takeaway literally is like, well, it can't work in England.
Yeah.
It's poppycock. Like literally, just like her takeaway is like, yeah, doesn't work for where I'm at. Here, I think right
clear is whether this level of luxury is needed for rehabilitation. All I'm interested in is whether this approach seriously reduces the reoffending rates.
It really
I did
does.
with Christopher's
Why
time.
were you homeschooled?
No, I just like, I think that they get too much heat, honestly. What? Not this guy. Maybe, allegedly. Maybe.
I mean, I
We'll have to
slander
see.
homeschool all the time.
Why?
It's just not good for social development. I have people in this community that have been homeschooled, and they will admit that. They're the first to admit it.
I just think that they get a lot of heat.
Well, it's important that people understand that courts have found that an ambiguity in the request for an attorney allows detectives to continue interrogation. For example, courts found that someone asking, "I want my lawyer dog," meant that they were requesting a dog lawyer and not a human lawyer. Wait, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. So
It's
what?
got to be clear. And also, don't talk to the cops generally.
This is not legal advice.
I mean, like, sometimes you have tough cases, and when you have a tough case, it's more likely that that person is going to probably accept a plea, because if you the downside or the potential exposure they have going to trial and losing is, massive. So
Okay,
yeah,
I gotta take this call real quick.
okay,
Sorry.
no worries.
We'll keep going.
Them talking, and a possible opening for them to make mistakes.
Let's say you were on that road that night.
Assuming I was, that scares me shitless.
It should.
Because not only does
Out as a possible indication of deception. Someone who's being truthful is
You
more
like
likely to adamantly
You like that? I'm nailing it every time.
It's just every word that comes out of his mouth. He's like, this is a sign of his guilt.
Dog, this is like probably maximum 25
This is-
minutes of
yeah,
interrogation. They have to they ran it out for an hour and 30.
deny any involvement in a firm tone of voice. But Christopher's is weak, and his question is clearly lacking any actual
without parole, up to the maximum term of life in prison. Jeff has been through the
Insane.
system.
Okay, just before we get into the video, it's insane that
Yeah,
that's the oh my god, dude.
yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of fucking time.
Yup. Yeah, they should just melt them into biomatter. Save the state some money, and then you can use him as fuel. You can use his human remains as fuel instead. That's what we're gonna be.
Selfish motivations, yet our emotional response differs between them. The reason for this, while not necessarily obvious, is a relatively simple formula. The anti-hero must have a glimmer of humanity alongside a noticeable vulnerability. This is what allows the
Hell
viewer
yeah.
to truly connect with a character. It allows us to forgive them when they are unethical, but admire them when they are noble. It allows them to be angry, cowardly, and greedy.
And it's like, I think you can make choices about the people you represent and how they represent them, and the power structures you choose to support. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, we're Gucci. Let's do it. Jeff.
How long you been using heroin?
Long time, buddy. You guys don't interview me this much, so wham bam, thank you for the coke, put me back in the cell.
Yeah, he didn't want to say at that time I was guilty, but I mean, this is a wonderful. I mean, spoiler alert: there's a good ending to this, but like, it's a great way to describe to chatters who don't 5,001 day, all violent criminals according to Fox News. Have you heard those memes?
Gruesome Gavin.
You've heard those memes,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Like people thinking that Gavin Newsom released 85,000 prisoners, like all just like, all violent murderers, serial killers. Okay, get this CIA LARPing bitch ass out of here, KW. USA. That doesn't look too good, does it? For your client.
All right, let's go.
Okay, read his defense statement.
Okay, I honestly have no clue how to do this properly, so I'll make it short. If my appeal doesn't go through, then I guess I really deserve it. My joke was utterly stupid at the moment in retrospect, and I'll seriously not make dumbass jokes when serious discussion is being discussed. Keep bringing the good fight, Hasan.
I'm bad.
I mean, yeah, I'm not fully understanding the context in terms of what... Oh, wait, are we? Oh, yeah, we're on.
Yeah.
I'm not fully understanding the...
I don't either.
crime.
I'm unbanning. Fuck it. I'm banned. It's been 2 years.
We don't know what they were charged with.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I unbanned them. Okay, she's not unsafe. She's annoyed. I really don't see an issue. Wait, what is this? Feed pics? Feed pics? You also don't send feed pics. If you think about it, posting feed pics is a fairly lucrative career. Can you yeet over some feed pics? The older you are, the more willing you are to send feed pics. You seem tense. You think sending feed pics would eat some of that tension? If we don't play games, can we get feed pics? Thinking about feed pics right now. Licky face. Tongue out. Silly.
He's nothing if not
face. Tongue out. Silly.
He's nothing if not consistent.
Okay, how would you defend this guy?
For his feet pics?
Yeah.
I mean, what terms of the chat has he actually violated? Is it a violation of chat to ask for feet pics?
Yes. Over and over again. Okay, here are some of the crimes. Okay, let me pull it up. Okay. Spamming. Members of the jury, ladies and gentlemen, and MBs in the jury, please go ahead. How do you decide?
Let me tell you something. They do not.
I haven't seen one. I would actually put this chatter in prison in real life. Wow. There's like one yay. Okay. Denied. You fucked that one up.
I mean, what was I supposed to do in
you
that
should have defended.
And that's, in a situation like this, that's about all they can do. And they've been, banned since 2021. I think they've paid the price here.
This is 100% a juvenile.
Even more reason to unban.
Unbanning. Woo!
Oh my god, I can't believe I got out of that one.
Okay.
Oh no, don't make me do that.
Stop writing LeBron before you get pregnant. Stop writing LeBron. Read his defense.
Hey my boy, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's on me. I say that word every day, and I realize that it don't even matter. I'm black. I gotta follow the rules of your channel. If you unban me straight proper from now, from now on, I got you, my boy. Like that boy, the baby said. Oh my god. I probably say.
Read it.
I don't want to say.
Say it.
I probably say the word "N" too much, but for real though, that's my fault, dog. I pulled up from YouTube and deadass. This is my first stream. You seem like cool people with a good head on your shoulders. Hey, if you unban me. She that cool, but if not, I ain't tripping. I'll keep watching you, Brody.
The part is there's lots of other people who happily take their jobs when they're fired, I think. They seem like a normal user otherwise.
Look, I think scrolling through, it seems like a fairly regular chatter.
Why did you end up bullying his dad? That's exactly what the boy didn't want. You have the right to be mad at him, but I think all people did overreact with this. What?
This community, I am a lost puppy dog.
This person's probably already a Hey watcher. It's been 2 years, but hey, what do you think about this? How would you defend this chatter?
I mean, at what time was this?
Too late. Unbanned.
Because it is innocent until
You're so good.
Guilty.
You're fucking so good. It's crazy.
That's right.
How do you keep doing this? That's what doesn't make sense. I don't know how the fuck you keep. You just keep popping off. Nicki Minaj, Stan, chat, LOLW. Why is he talking so slow? I'm calm. You seem the angry one here, bro. You are misogynistic. I banned them. What is this image? Does HasanAbi really make misogynistic jokes? He said ironic, but like, isn't that always the excuse though?
He's cooking.
Sarcastic debate lording is still debate lording. True. Abi, DC, they can massage. See, this is a defensible one. Go ahead. Read it out.
I feel rather sorry for being a bully. A message in chat is still a comment on an individual. Facts. It makes sense to get this banned in the first place. My apologies for making the stream a less fun place.
Banned.
All right. Hey. What up?
She's just trying to get attention. That's why you can't.
Oh, I can't.
No, you can't. Not when she's barking. Don't look at. Don't even look at her.
No, I'm not looking.
She's in the doghouse. Someone said they smell Balkan or Eastern European. Well, I mean, look at the fucking PFP.
Yeah, that guy. I know that guy.
4chan op, as you said, because he got shit on Trump too. But comics work like that. You got heroes. What are we thinking?
Heroes. Irresistible transphobia, someone said.
A lot of yays in the chat. Okay, we're gonna do something here.